When we log into the system, the first page that opens is company structure. We can see the company structure is in the form of the tree, and we have a different hierarchy here. The first person that is on the top of the tree is the CEO. And we have other employees, units, and subunits as well. You can see here, for example, there is a subunit of a unit. We can collapse some blocks, or we can expand them to see the whole tree. To add a new position or unit, you can just click on this plus here, and there we have two options: create position or create unit. Let's try to create new position together. We will select some unit for that, let it be tech unit. We also have a field when we report to somebody. This will be our superior. Also, we need to fill in employee's email, and the invitation letter will be sent. There is also a field where we can leave an invitation text, and it will be shown in the email as well. Now, let's look at the personal profile of the employee. Here we have the menu, view my profile, and this is Kira. Kira is the CEO of the company. Her page and any employee's page consists of 3 blocks. In general information block, we have work email, languages of communication, and some other contacts. The next block is work details that relates to position name, office location, employment type, how long a person has worked in the company, and other work-related stuff. We can also see units here that person belongs to and active projects that person participates in. Active projects are clickable. We can click at the project and see some details of that. Here we have 5 employees, and look, there she is, there's our Kira. Let's move back to our profile. The last block is related to employees. We can add here person's accountant, line manager, HR, people partner, and below there is a list of people who report to our Kira. This means she is their direct manager. After that, we can move on to company's profile. Our company profile is a pretty simple page. There is the name of the company, logo, we can add a few words, and the block of the corporate emails. Your corporate emails can be added here. We have several types of them, and you can choose any. In other contacts, personal website can be added, or any other account from the social networks. In locations, we have names of our offices and the addresses where they can be found. The next page I'll show you is customers. For example, you are a recruiting agency that helps other companies with new personnel. You can add your clients here, enter the name of the client's company, and add its employees. The next page is employees. All the employees of the companies are listed here. You can search them by the name or email, or you can use our filter to do so. Our filter is very extended. There is dozens of fields which you can filter by. Moreover, it's possible to find people who are on probation or onboarding right now. That's how the list of employees look. You can spot a special symbol next to some employees. Those symbols show onboarding, probation, sick leave or vacation. The next page will be devoted to projects. I already mentioned them earlier. Let's create a new one. Add name, choose the unit, add starting and finishing dates, add some description. This is Code 9 project. It has 5 employees. We can add a project role separately, and it doesn't have to be connected with the name of the position in the company. People can be moved from project to project. For example, I want to move Max Meyer to another project, and I can do so easily. Moving on to onboarding. Let's look closer at the active onboarding which is in progress. There is a progress bar. We see that the third part of the tasks is done. We have here onboarding members. Kira is overviewing the process, and here we have onboardee Anna. There are tasks on the left. We can divide them into stages. Here is stage 1 that has 3 tasks. First one is in status to do. There is a deadline and low priority. The next task is closed and priority is medium, and the last has high priority and still needs to be done. Onboardings have 3 statuses: to do, in progress, completed. The same statuses we have in tasks, plus one more, reopened. If onboarding members feel that the task is not fully completed or done not properly, it can be reopened. The last page I'm going to show you in our Human Resource Management service is Probation. Probation page looks similar to onboarding. Last 2 probations are in status created, and as we can see, no progress has been made there. So let's look at the first, which is in status ready for approval. Here is our trial employee and the block of probation members. These people are going to decide how successfully the trial employee has finished the probation period. We have here different tasks. We can see the assignee, description, acceptance criteria if needed, deadline, attached files, comments, and priority. At the end of the page, a user can leave comments. Probation has various statuses. Returning to the probation members block, here is our Kira. She's a mandatory approver. Our probation status is ready for approval, so it's my time to vote. There are 2 buttons, approve or reject. This orange circle shows that I have already rejected. This is my response. The reason is I don't see it fully finished. But if it was, I could choose approve. The response circle would become green, which means I have approved. The reject procedure has an extra step in it. I have to indicate a reason why. And then we have to wait for other members to vote.